By the way, did you see that lady? I forget what she works for, Czech News or some unwatchable show on Vancouver Island. She was complaining that somebody sent her a very mild email, by the way, about the dress that she was wearing. I think she does the weather, by the way. So whatever. I guess that's journalism. Maybe not. Maybe I don't even care enough to find out what she actually does over at Czech. But she complained on the internet because somebody sent her a very mild email saying, like, maybe cover up your arms. I cover up my arms on TV. First of all, it's cold in here, but I think my tattoos make people nervous, so I cover up my arms. But she took a screenshot of this and she got on the internet and she's onto Twitter and she's like, "This is the kind of thing that women in media face these days," and like a very mild criticism about this is her. Who is she? Tess Van Straten. This is what women in broadcasting sadly still face in 2023. Do you think my dress is almost upsetting? I get like email death threats, but I don't report them to the internet. I report them to the police. I would be like, this would be a very mild day in Sheila's email inbox if someone was complaining that I wore sleeveless tops during the winter time, which is what this email was about. And now I was thinking, like, this is me using my binoculars, looking for all the times that you spoke up when Rebel News women journalists were shoved, manhandled, robbed, punched, pepper sprayed, beaten with batons. And this lady is on the internet boo-hooing because somebody was mean about her dress. And it wasn't even mean. It was just like, listen, lady, you're of a certain age, maybe just like put a coat on. But like, this is how delicate these people are. Any criticism and they go crying for support on the internet, while female journalists, particularly conservative ones, are in real physical danger out there on the streets, having things happen to them. And she's crying about someone said they didn't like my green dress. I can't even believe we consider what we do and they do the same job.
Oh, 100%, Sheila. And you know, the angle I take, I go back a decade ago when Ezra and I were part of the Sun News Network. And we had many attractive female anchors, and they wore outfits like that with, you know, the arms bared.
Sure.
And the shaming that went on by the left, right, to attack Sun News Network's credibility on what these ladies were wearing. And that was okay if it's a right of center media network. But apparently for this weather lady, is she even a meteorologist? Because I think you should at least be that if you're going to talk about the weather. But she has probably been hired for her looks. And so somebody didn't like her bare arms. If I were her, I'd just shrug it off. You can't please everybody all the time. But now, I would imagine those same people 10 years ago let's
read this comment. Sorry. This is what she said was so upsetting to her. Let's read that comment. I forgot how mild it was. I find it inappropriate for Tess Van Straten to still wear sleeveless tops in the wintertime to report on the weather. In my opinion, she should be wearing a suit jacket and look more professional like other newscasters around the world. The lady then goes on to do the most Canadian thing ever. Sorry for a negative comment, but it's almost upsetting to see what she is wearing. That's what she felt was some sort of hate crime against her.
Holy Aaron O'Toole, that is so mild. I can't even believe that's the one that triggered her. That?
Yeah. We had a journalist robbed by Antifa before Christmas. But yeah, I hope that her feelings recover because people thought that you should wear a suit jacket in the wintertime.
And before the previous Christmas, if I need to remind our audience, we had a journalist, I'm speaking about myself here, basically beaten up by Justin Trudeau's Royal Canadian Mounted Henchmen. No outcry about that, Sheila. Oh, no. But that's even more mild than I could ever dream of. And she is trying to... actually, I think that's what's going on here, Sheila. She has plucked something from social media to give herself a platform to play the victim card get more views, get more likes, and make a name for herself. And look at us, Sheila. She's tricked
We're
you and I.
talking about her.
Here
Yeah.
we are talking about somebody we
worked.
never heard of, right? Besides, who watches the weather on TV? You want the weather? Pick up your phone. There's your weather.
That's right there.
Yeah.
It's right there.
It's like-
This has rendered old lady sleeveless arms a little bit obsolete, hasn't it? I know that it's -16 outside right now.
I can't believe that's even a thing.